Beyonce.
Valentino.
Christian Siriano.
In a world full of red carpets, there is one that is so exclusive.
George, how many tequila shots you have tonight?
Hey guys, start now.
Star-studded.
All the stars are here.
And outrageous.
Katy Perry teased that she was going to light up the Met Gala, and light up the Met Gala she did.
That nothing can compare.
Look, I'm still shaking. I'm at the Met. I'm at the Met.
The Met Gala may not land on its traditional first Monday in May this year, but we have your fashion fix right here.
Enjoy your fashion.
We're looking back at the unforgettable moments,
That was very hard to breathe in.
fashion secrets,
I can't tell you the secrets because I have to kill you.
and counting down the Met Gala's ultimate list of MVPs. Hello, everybody, and welcome to ET Live's The Download. I'm Denny Directo, and boy, do we've got a special episode for you today. You know, even more so than movie premieres and award shows, there's one red carpet that brings out each and every A-lister and one show-stopping look after another, the Met Gala. Now, this year, it's on the calendar in September due to the pandemic, and the theme is In America, a Lexicon of Fashion. The gala will also have the youngest co-chairs it's ever had, including Billie Eilish, Timothée Chalamet, and Amanda Gorman. But we couldn't let the moment pass us by without marking the traditional first Monday in May. So we are breaking down all the big fashion in just a second. But first, while we look forward to this red carpet spectacle each year, it does leave some of us wondering, what exactly is the Met Gala?
This is my first Met. I'm very excited.
The first Monday in May marks the day of the most glamorous and exclusive party in the United States, the Met Gala. Started almost a century ago as a fundraising event for New York's Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute, it has grown into the red carpet spectacle that we know and love today.
Anna Wintour has taken over the Met Ball. It has become the Super Bowl of social fashion events.
Since 1995, Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour has been presiding over the Met Gala, raising millions upon millions of dollars for the museum. Each year, the event has a theme which tells us not only what the annual costume exhibit will feature, but also set the tone and the dress code for the gala itself. The guest list brings together all of Hollywood royalty, including the boundary-pushing stars of fashion, entertainment, and even royals. But for the public, the red carpet remains the only part of fashion's biggest night that we can enjoy, since what goes on inside the gala, the dinner and the performances, is all private. No cameras allowed. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Joining me to dissect the top 3 MVPs of the Met are 3 of our very own fashionistas, ET Senior Style Editor Marissa Runyon, and ET Online's Malicia Johnson, and Cassie DeLaura. It's the Super Bowl of fashion, y'all. Let's get into it. Every year, celebs come to the gala bringing their fashion A-game, and we have chosen a few standouts of our own, calling them our Met Gala MVPs. Starting with our number 3 pick, the beauty and fashion mogul herself, Kim Kardashian.
Hey, smile, Kimmy! Kim, this way, Kim.
Kim Kardashian is the queen of Met Gala moments. The mogul and mother is no stranger to the New York fashion event. Kim's first appearance was in 2013, sporting a very special accessory, her baby bump. The reality star came back in 2014, looking elegant as ever in a blue Lanvin gown. But it was Kim's nearly naked Roberto Cavalli dress the following year that caught everyone's attention. Since then, Kim continued to serve. From her daring bleached brows to her iconic gold moment in Versace. But there was one look that topped them all. Kim's iconic Terry Mugler no-ribs corset.
That was very hard to breathe in.
With that kind of dedication to fashion, it's no surprise that Kim is one of our Met Gala MVPs. You know, for better or for worse, Kim always has people talking about what she's wearing, and especially at the Met because she has quite the evolution, you know. But we have to talk about her very first appearance on those steps. It was in a look that actually made her cry that night. It's this 2013 Givenchy floral number. She, of course, was pregnant with her first child, North, here. And this is what she was dressed in for the theme Punk chaos to couture. But as I just mentioned, Kim revealed in an interview with Vogue that she cried the whole way home from the gala because of the memes that she saw about her dress, notably comparing her to a couch, curtains, and Mrs. Doubtfire. Now, she says she actually loves the dress now, thinks her designer was ahead of its time. But what do y'all think? What do you guys really think of this look? Yay or nay, and why? Marissa, we'll start with you.
I give it a yay, and I'll tell you why. The Met Gala is not the time for celebrities to be people-pleasing their fans. This is a celebration of art and fashion and boundary pushing. And that's what she was doing. She was wearing Givenchy. It was designed for her by Riccardo Tisci. And Anna Wintour herself helped choose this dress. And she also said that the Olsen twins came up to her that night and complimented her look, which I think is the biggest fashion compliment you can get from those critiques right there. So I loved it. I'm sad it made her cry. I'm glad she loves it now. I loved it.
Malicia, seeing this now, what do you think?
I think it's a yay. I will say it's a yay, but I think her insecurities and how uncomfortable she was that night made it a nay. People can feel your energy, especially if you're in something you don't feel that good in. Some people said she looked like she was wearing a rug or a couch, but I agree with Marissa. With the Met Gala, you don't wear something that you would wear every day. You wear something to make a statement, and it did that.
Cass, yay or nay?
I'm going to go with yay. I like the symbolism behind wearing florals that represent life and growth as she's carrying a human being. You know what I mean? And then also we know that Kim is someone who swells a lot in her pregnancy. So I feel like she was much more comfortable in something that covered more of her body, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to say yay with this, and not the yay like Kanye, but like yay as in we like the outfit.
You clearly had an influence in this. I will say, you guys, when I remember when I first saw it, it was a nay for me. Not just because of the print, but it's not what I imagined the punk theme to be. But in hindsight, though, it's almost like a bad look on RuPaul's Drag Race where it becomes iconic. I'm like, okay, you know what? That worked, and it doesn't get more counterculture than wearing florals to a punk theme. So I'm going to go with a yay as well here. But let's talk about some of her other looks over the years, because Kim does tend to draw inspiration from one of her fashion icons, and that's Cher. In fact, she talked about dressing the theme in 2015 with a little Cher inspiration.
I really love Cher, and I heard so many amazing stories about her in Armenia, and so I called up Peter Dundas and was like, you know what, there is this dress that I absolutely love, and I actually didn't know it was from the first Met Ball ever. Cher told me that, but it was this sheer gown with these white feathers, and that was our inspiration.
I felt like Kim had something to prove after the floral Givenchy when she showed up in this, and it was beautiful. Marissa, do you think Kim drawing inspo from Cher kind of upped her Met Gala style here?
Oh, sure. And I think it actually upped her style game overall. I love when someone comes right out and tells everyone who their muse is or who their inspiration is, because for someone like Kim with such a huge platform, looking to someone like Cher, who is also such an original, she broke fashion boundaries across all the decades that she's been walking red carpets and showing up at events. So I love that she uses her as an inspiration, and I definitely think that her looks have improved as she's kind of looked to the past.
Let's talk about the look we saw her in last, which was in 2019. She wore one of her most memorable looks, I would say. It's this form-fitting, crystal-adorned Terry Mugler dress. Now, this was a bit controversial, but Malicia, I'll start with you. What did you think when you saw her arrive at the Met Gala in this outfit?
I was like, of course, Kim, give her an opportunity to snatch her waist and she will take it. Unfortunately for me, it really wasn't that much of a shock. I felt like this look was somewhat an easy way out. When I think of Kim, I thought of big, and she gave us over the top, but it was such in a subtle way, to a point that when I first saw this look, I felt like I've seen it before on her. I felt like it was something that she could have worn to another award show or the VMAs. But she did look gorgeous. I think you can't take that away from her, but it didn't do it that much for me.
I gotta tell you, more than anything, though, I think this is the closest we'll get to Kim Kardashian in costume, and that's why I appreciated it. I did love it. But it is time to move on down the countdown to our number 2 Met Gala MVP, a pop star who's turned the famed staircase into her own teenage dream. If anybody loves to play dress up, it's Miss Katy Perry.
What do you think of my dress? It lights up.
The singer has consistently embraced the Met Gala theme year after year.
For me, I just want to represent being yourself, and this is obviously myself.
We've seen Katy hit the carpet in these stunning looks since her first appearance at the gala in 2009.
In a place like the Met where a lot is taken seriously, it's nice for us to come and shake things up.
But it was 2018's Heavenly Bodies theme where an angelic Katy graced the steps and took our breath away with her epic wings.
How did you get in the car?
No, don't get in the
Rolls-Royce, convertible.
And if any theme could be more perfect for the songstress, it would be Camp Notes on Fashion in 2019 when Katy arrived as a chandelier.
Where's the power source to those chandelier? It's her heart. I love you, girl. I love you.
And finished the night, well, as a hamburger.
We gotta go, Katy. We gotta go. I'm not sure there is someone who has more fun dressing up for the Met Gala than Katy Perry, and she shows up each year and outdoes the last. Let's take a look at her looks over the years. I want you guys to really think hard on this. I know it'll be hard because she's literally been at the Met Gala from 2009 to 2019, but which would you say is your favorite when you look back at all of her red carpet appearances at the Met Gala? Marissa?
That's an impossible question because she slays it every time. She dresses with so much joy. There's so much in all of these looks. But okay, I gotta say 2010 was the year that she wore the dress that lights up. And I think this was important because she started a trend at the Met Gala. You know, since she wore this dress that lights up, we've seen several other stars and designers come to the Met Gala with this theme. Claire Danes wore a dress by Zac Posen that lights up. Just the last Met Gala we saw in 2019, Zendaya came wearing Tommy Hilfiger. Her dress also lit up. So and then 2019, also Katy Perry showed up like a full-blown chandelier. So she brought herself full circle in her Met Gala journey, showing up and actually lighting up the carpet.
Truly iconic. I don't know how she got up the steps, but Melissa, what would you say is your favorite Katy Met Gala look?
I'm with Marissa once again. It's so hard to pick, but I'm going to go with 2015. It was the theme that year was China Through the Looking Glass. She wore Moschino. You know, this wasn't a fan favorite look, but it stood out to me. I think the Met Gala is all about details, and I loved her entire look, starting with the pixie cut. That pixie cut was bomb. And, you know, she had on no jewelry, but she had a nose ring, which I think really just showed how effortlessly beautiful she is. She wore a black dress, as you can see, that featured a colorful graffiti-like design on its lower half, and then she had the gloves to match. But she also had these nails on that were so cute. They spelled out Moschino, and her purse right here was a spray paint can. So I just feel like all the details came together. She was accompanied by designer Jeremy Scott. And I might be a little biased when it comes to this look because I remember it created a super cute moment on the carpet. She and Madonna are both spokespeople for Moschino, and there was this cute moment of Katy crashing Madonna's interview with E.T. on the red carpet. Take a look.
I'm riding your coattails.
That's right,
all
baby.
night long.
Stick with me.
For the rest of your life.
We're spokespeople for Moschino.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And dates tonight, maybe.
Well, our bosoms have become very friendly.
Yeah. What do you two think of the no camera zone, no selfie zone?
Really? Really?
We're taking selfies
I'm not
all
going
night.
in.
We're not doing that.
We're sneaking photos.
Party without Madonna.
We love a little twinning moment, okay? But Cass, what moment stands out for you thinking back at Katy Perry on that red carpet over the years?
Well, I'm Catholic, so I'm going to obviously go with the 2018 Versace number that she wore for the Heavenly Bodies fashion and the Catholic Imagination theme. I mean, Victoria's Secret could never with these angel wings, my God. I love gold. I love chainmail, and she perfectly meshed the two with the mini dress and then add the thigh-high gold boots to finish off the look. I mean, it was just angelic, no pun intended. And then she wore simple gold drop earrings. It's perfection. I mean, this is the Catholic imagination to a T. I was a little nervous as a Catholic going into, the night seeing the looks, because you can get tricky. There's a lot of controversy with, is wearing a rosary as fashion disrespectful to the religion? But I think she, I think she did everything so tastefully, and there wasn't anything that's like, God would disapprove of that. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely. And she flew in on a convertible. She told us that. So epic.
Yeah.
But you know what's better than one Met Gala costume? Two. And that's what Katy did in 2019. She literally is the queen of the Met Gala after party. She did the chandelier number up the steps. And then when she got inside, she changed into a hamburger costume by Moschino, you guys. No one is doing it better than Katy Perry. And like I said, having the most fun at such a, high class event. I'm here for it.
Right.
But someone else who is a standout to us is Billy Porter. He has only walked the carpet at the Met Gala once. And of course, he made it fashion, earning him an honorable MVP on our list. Take a look.
Get your photos, darling. Before she flies away.
Forget walking, Billy Porter soared at the 2019 Met Gala.
Camp is the art of being extra. That's what the kids call it today.
He served camp and this mic drop moment.
This moment requires wings. Because the bitch needs to take off.
Not to mention, he was carried in by 6 shirtless men in a theatrical nod to ancient Egypt.
This is the most extra Met Gala of all time. Did you have to rehearse?
I did. We had a rehearsal last night with the boys.
Billy's Sun God Ensemble by the Blondes was outfitted with 10-foot wings and a 24-karat gold headpiece.
Wow. Fashion is happening.
Making Billy an honorary Met Gala MVP.
I've always been extra. I was always teased for being extra. And now I get to go to the Super Bowl of fashion being extra.
Beyonce has a storied history at the Met Gala, attending the gala 7 times and mostly in Givenchy. And that's why Queen Bee is our honorable mention MVP.
Beyonce to the right up top. Beyonce to your left. Beyonce over the other shoulder.
If there's one person who knows how to make an entrance at the Met Gala, it's Beyonce.
Beyonce, how are you?
Queen Bee has graced those famous steps at the Met a lucky number 7 times. Her first Met, 2008, working it in this Armani Privé number.
Any woman, when she feels good, when she puts that dress on, you just know it's not even your call. It's like, this is it.
She skipped a couple years, but made a memorable comeback in 2011 in Emilio Pucci, which she could barely get up the steps.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Are you?
Yeah, I am. I'm calling on Sasha Fierce. I need her to come back.
From 2012 to 2016, Beyonce rocked train after train to the Met Gala in Givenchy.
I'm so reckless when I rock my Givenchy dress.
Oh my goodness. Beyonce. I waited on the curb for her. She stepped out of that big van in her Givenchy dress by Riccardo Tisci. I said, I stood here and waited for you.
Beyonce has proved she is truly worthy of the title honorary Met Gala MVP.
Who are you wearing?
Givenchy.
Oh my God, it's stunning.
Thank you so much.
We've been counting down our Met Gala MVPs, and we're here. We're at number 1. Now, this woman has become the star to watch at this event, commanding that red carpet like very few can. If you haven't already guessed it, we're talking about the one, the only, Rihanna.
Rihanna!
Bold.
1, 2, 3 people it takes to carry that dress up the stairs.
Elaborate.
The shoes now took me an hour to get into.
And always unexpected. Rihanna has rocked some of the most iconic looks in Met Gala history. The singer first attended in 2007. Since then, her fashion game has evolved. Riri is downright show-stopping.
Yes, Riri! Yes!
From form-fitting gowns to custom couture.
It's handmade by one Chinese woman. It took 2 years to make this.
Rihanna is our number 1 Met Gala MVP.
I love art, and I think it's such a free range of expression. It just gives you that freedom, that space to be whatever you want.
There you have it. Rihanna is our MVP, and for good reason, because I know you guys know we could dedicate the whole half hour to talking about every look that she's worn at this Met Gala. But let's break down 3 monumental years, 3 years that prove Rihanna really is a force to be reckoned with. Starting with 2018, Cassie, Rihanna loves a theme. Let's talk about this look. How did she execute this one so perfectly, the one in 18?
Honey, by the grace of God, she executed it so perfectly because, as you can imagine, again, Catholic religion here, this was the heavenly bodies, fashion, and the Catholic imagination theme. And she literally shows up in 2018 looking like a bedazzled Pope in John Galliano. And this was all, fun fact, this was all hand beaded. She wore a pearl and jewel encrusted robe. I mean, the Pope could never at the Vatican. The whole Vatican was shaking, Daddy. And in total, get this. In total, it took 250 hours to create this, followed by 500 hours of hand sewing on crystals to create the custom look. And it honestly, it photographed so well. It was majestic.
And what little skin was showing, that Fenty Beauty was popping, like head to toe. This was a moment, and it goes down in Met Gala history for sure. But Mel, let's cut to 2017. Another amazing showing from Rihanna. A lot also happened in her career around this time, right?
Oh, for sure. Okay, so this was right on the heels of Anti, which came out in 2016. So work was still in our head, and she was working the red carpet for sure. Okay, so she literally looked like a flower bomb when she stepped on the carpet. It was such a breath of fresh air. The theme this year was Ray Kawakabo, Comme des Garçons, art of the in-between. Sorry, this is a tongue twister there. But while plenty of attendees opted to wear Ray Kawakabo tributes by other designers, Rihanna chose to wear a piece by the designer herself. And, you know, Ray Kawakabo pioneered the idea of sculptural fashion, and Rihanna hit it on the head. Also in this moment, she was gearing up for the launch of Fenty Beauty in September of 2017. So I think with this vibrant fuchsia blush she was rocking, it started a huge conversation and got people really excited about what to expect from her beauty line. Because her Cheeks Out cream blush and that kilowatt highlighter, they have gone on to become some of her best top sellers. And I think this really sparked everyone's interest, just waiting to see what she was going to come out with.
Not to mention the fact that she really does dress to theme. That's why we love and stand and are making Rihanna our MVP. And Marissa, I feel like she did that. She executed it so perfectly in 2015. Riri made the most epic entrance, waiting until the carpet was almost over, and then showing up in this. Marissa, let's talk about it.
Yes. So this was in 2015. She was wearing Chinese couture designer Guo Pei. The theme was China through the looking glass. So Rihanna, being one of the co-chairs that year, she really wanted to put a spotlight on a Chinese designer, especially a Chinese haute couture designer who hadn't had a spotlight this big. Like we said before, this dress took 2 years for the designer to make. She made it herself. And the yellow color is one of the staples of the designer's collections. It used to be reserved for only the emperor, so she considers it a color of royalty, and Riri is definitely giving us royal vibes. Multiple people carrying that train up the stairs. She was the MVP of the Met Gala that year and all the years after. And I think she kind of changed the game for everyone, bringing their A game, really bringing a big look and taking that theme to heart. I think she really changed that.
I also love the fact that it became a meme. So it really, she impacted the culture too. And that's the point at this point for me with the Met Gala and that red carpet. So good. As we say goodbye, we send you guys off with some of the Met Gala's most iconic couples.
Tonight is all about elegance.
How many tequila shots you have tonight?
Hey guys, start now. I'm out of the way.
Tails. Listen, I didn't know it would be so sexually exotic to me, but it is quite amazing.
Turned on by my tail.
We were coming with it.
Oh, bootylicious.
It's for my hubby. He's my date.
That's
so,
right.
you know, gotta keep the husband happy.
And I must be away.
You must be away.